Hello dear children. So in our last video we had seen few of the exercises. So now the rest of the exercises we will see in this video. So I hope you all are writing in your notebook, okay, and along with that we are sending you answer key also. If you are confused anywhere you can just write from answer key, or you can solve your doubts in our web page doubt section also. So I hope you all are studying sincerely. So let's go ahead now. So dear children, now we will go ahead with exercise G, H, I and J, and after that this chapter is over. So before we start the exercise G, we will have to learn how we can combine the set of the sentences using participles, okay? And as we know that participles are of three types: present participle, that is V1 plus ing, past participle, that is V3, and perfect participle, that is having plus V3. Okay, now let us see the examples first and then we'll start solving the exercise. Here we are given two sentences. The first example is Nisha had locked all the doors and windows of the house. Second is she then drove away in her car. So here after one action is done, she is doing the other action, and for that we are using perfect participle having plus V3. So here it is used having locked all the doors and windows of the house. Instead of she we are using Nisha because we have not used the name till now. Nisha drove away in her car, and we have removed there also, sorry, then also. Why? Because after one action is done we are starting other action, and that is cleared by using having plus V3. Okay, so no need to use the word. The second example is with the use of past participle we have to join the set of sentences. See, there was a list of collective nouns. This is the first sentence, and the list was attached at the back of the folder. This is the second. So we have to combine these two sentences and we have to use past participle. Now past participle means V3 form. Okay, so in the second sentence was attached, so attached is V3, so we are using that. Attached at the back of the folder was a list of collective nouns. So here we have joined also. The sentence has become 1 out of 2 and the meaning is also not changed. So this way we can use present, past and perfect participle to join the sentences. Now let us start with the exercise solution. First sentence is Molly entered the room. She saw her puppy playing on the carpet. So here using which participle we have to combine, that is not clarified. Okay, so we just have to understand the sentence, and that way we have to choose the participle. Like if one action is done and after that other action start, we will always use having plus V3. All right, and sometimes we do the same using present participle also, V1 plus ing. So how can we join it? We can say on entering the room, Molly saw her puppy playing on the carpet. So here also, as I said you, that we can use both perfect participle and present participle. Here in this sentence I have used present participle. You could have used perfect participle also, like having entered the room, Molly saw her. Okay, that also can be done. Next, second sentence, Bina heard the news. She rushed out of the house. The answer is, on hearing the news, Bina rushed out of the house. Here in second sentence she is given, so I have replaced she with Bina because we have not mentioned the subject yet, and when we mention the subject for the first time we always use the proper noun. So third sentence, the girl saw a mouse. It was running towards the kitchen. So how can we join it? Yes, the girl saw a mouse running towards the kitchen. Fourth sentence is, we saw the flag. It was fluttering on the wind. Again it is as same as third. So we saw the flag fluttering in the wind. Here fluttering participle is used. In the above given examples, a third one also we have used the present participle and we have joined the two sentences. Fifth sentence, she was busy, she could not meet us. So whenever we find was were, we have to convert it into being, B-E-I-N-G. Okay, and this is the present participle, be plus ing becomes being. So being busy, she could not meet us. Sixth is, the thief saw the guard, he hid behind the bushes. So again you can use on seeing the guard or having seen the guard, the thief hid behind the bushes. The seventh, she had learned dancing in school. She decided to choreograph the dance for the competition. So again we can use past participle, perfect participle or present participle. So we can say that having learnt dancing in the school, she decided, here we are using she because no proper noun is given. She decided to choreograph the dance for the competition. Sentence is, I walked up to the front door, I rang the bell. So walking up to the front door, comma, I rang the bell. Here walked can become walking, present participle, so we can join it. Next, I watered the plants, I went to the library. So first I did watering and then I did the action of going to the library. So here also, having watered the plants, I went to the library. And the last one is, Samir was disappointed with his performance, he walked out. So being disappointed, again we can see was here after Samir, so we can convert it into being, B-E-I-N-G. Being disappointed with his performance, Samir walked out. Instead of he walked out, we'll say Samir walked out. Alright, and make sure that the sentence which can be joined using having plus V3 perfect participle, that can be almost joined using present participle also, V1 plus ing. So in answer key, if you are given one answer, then just don't get panic. Okay, you can just write in both ways. Now let us switch to next exercise, H. So in exercise H, we have to rewrite the sentences to make them meaningful. Here again the same thing we have to do using participles only. We have to join the sentences as we had done in the previous exercise. See, here we are given one example, so we will definitely go through it first. It is given that for traveling to the hills, the weather got colder and colder. See, now if this way we will join the sentence, the meaning would be totally changed. You can traveling to the hills, the weather got colder, that means ki weather is a person and it is traveling to the hills, and while traveling to the hills the weather is getting colder. So the entire meaning is changed. Okay, so we have to be careful that the meaning should not be changed, and we can therefore say that traveling to the hills I found. We have to add this from our side. Why? Because otherwise the meaning would be changed. That's why we have added this much before the sentence. That traveling to the hills, I found that the weather got colder and colder. Okay. So now let us start with the exercise. Rewrite these sentences to make them meaningful. First, he noticed a snake walking along the road. So the answer could be walking along the road, comma, he noticed a snake. Alright, next sentence. Question number 2, barking at the moving car, I saw Arun's dog. So we can say I saw Arun's dog barking at the moving car. Then third one, completing my homework, the TV was turned on. So here we can simply make it by using participle only, like completing my homework, I turned on the TV. Fourth sentence, reading in poor light, my eyes were affected. So we can say that my eyes were affected because of reading in poor light. So here reading is present participle. So we have added one word because of. Okay. So we have to take some other words to make it complete. Next, fifth, having left home at an early age. Here I think there is some printing mistake, because actually the second sentence, Darjeeling missed Ravi, that is meaningless. Whole Darjeeling cannot miss Ravi. All right, or else see this, it should be Ravi missed Darjeeling, and even if Ravi missed Darjeeling would have been given, then also it is direct answer. Means there is no question properly formed here. The answer is direct. Having left home at an early age, Ravi missed Darjeeling. This is the answer. So it is a printing mistake here somewhere in question. It's okay. Let us skip this. You can write, you cannot write. It's up to you. If you want to write, you can write direct answer. So the next question is, tasting the food, the vegetables became tender. Again this sentence is as we had seen in the example, so we have to add something here. So let us make it using present participle tasting. On tasting the food, I found that the vegetables were tender. Okay, we have to add I found that, otherwise vegetables would be personified. It would be proved that vegetables are the living beings and they just became tender themselves. So next, seventh, the question is, sleeping in the garden, a bee stung the child. In this sentence we will have to make one part passive, like the child was stung by a bee while sleeping in the garden. Okay, otherwise we will not be able to complete it. It would be as same as the question. So we are making the second part of the sentence passive. Now before we start exercise I think we should go through examples so that you can solve exercise in a better way. It is of infinitive. Up till now we had done participles, so we are using infinitive, that means 2 plus v1 or only v1. If only v1 is given, that is what called bare infinitive. Okay, so let us see the examples. So in the first sentence you can see, they begged her to stay with them for one more month. This is correct, but if we use participle here instead of infinitive, like they begged her staying with them for one more month, it is wrong. Okay, in second example also, they did not like her to accept money from strangers, that is wrong. We could say they did not like her accepting money from strangers. So sometimes we can use participle and sometimes we can use infinitive. So this is what we have to see before solving exercise, that where we can use participle and where we can use infinitive. So let us see that. The first rule, infinitive and gerund difference is, gerunds can follow a preposition but infinitives cannot. Why? Because in infinitive also we have preposition to, right? See the first example, this car is great for driving. For is the preposition, after that gerund can follow, driving can be written. But if we write infinitive after for, then for and to both would be preposition, so we cannot write that. This car is great for to drive in cities, that is obviously wrong. So second rule is, we can use an infinitive as an indirect object but not a gerund. Example, my father encouraged me to study further. So encouraged me for what? So for study, to study. So to study is used here as an object. Okay, but we cannot use the same way gerund. Gerund cannot be used in the place of object, indirect object. If we want to find the indirect object, we generally ask the question to the verb with whom. So here we are asking the question like, my father encouraged whom? So me. So after indirect object we cannot use gerund. We always have to use infinitive. Next rule is generally gerunds are best for that were going on but have stopped at present. Okay, for example, Harsh stopped thinking about his future. So here we can see that the action of thinking was going on for some time but it has stopped now. So for such sentences also we can use gerund, thinking we have used here. And next and the last rule you have to remember is we use infinitives to talk about actions that are momentary. Momentary means it is for a while, it is not for longer period of time. So here example is Harsh stopped to think about his future. So in this sentence Harsh stopped doing something in order to think about the future. Now I hope that it would be clear to you, and keeping these 4 rules in your mind, we have to do the next exercise, that is exercise I. Replace the infinitives in these sentences with gerunds and rewrite them. Here already in sentences you would find infinitive and you have to replace those infinitives with gerunds. First, Vani loves to read books on fantasy. So here to read is the infinitive and we have to replace this with gerund, that is V1 plus ing. So to read will become reading. So the answer is Vani loves reading books on fantasy. Alright. Then second is Mimi prefers to stay at home when it rains. So again to stay will become staying. Mimi prefers staying at home when it rains. Third sentence. We always try to plan for holidays in advance. The answer is very simple. We always try planning for holidays in advance. It's very easy exercise, you know. My grandpa continues to solve crosswords right after lunch. So to solve becomes solving. My grandpa continues solving crosswords right after lunch. Next, fifth sentence. There are some children who try to fly kites inside the house. There are some children who try flying kites. Okay, to fly becomes flying inside the house. Sixth sentence is they will begin to enroll students for the new session. So they will begin enrolling students for the new session. In all sentences only 2 plus V1 becomes V1 plus ing. That means infinitive becomes gerund. Sonia prefers to avoid junk food but seldom succeeds. So Sonia prefers avoiding junk food but seldom succeeds. And the last one is Maya will continue to look after her ailing mother. Ailing means sick. Even after her marriage. So Maya will continue looking after her ailing mother even after her marriage. So it was very easy exercise. Now the last exercise J. Fill in the blanks with the gerund or the infinitive forms of the verbs given in brackets. Alright, first one is I finally completed. So I finally completed this story. So here in bracket we are given write. So how will we use it? Here in the blank you have to use either to write or writing. What will you use? Yeah, of course, writing. I finally completed writing the story. Next, fill in the blank is my father agreed dash me go for the trip. We all know that after agree, after want, such words wish, expect, we always use infinitive. So we'll use to let. So my father agreed to let me go for the trip. Third, the teacher proceeded dash the experiment. here we have to use the word demonstrate. Answer is to demonstrate. All right. Next, fourth number, he could not recall dash that girl in Bangalore. So we have to use meet. He could not recall meeting that girl. Okay. Then fifth, the two students denied dash in the exam. Here cheat is given in the bracket. So they denied cheating. We have learned dash a frog dissect means उसको काटते हैं lab में, and they just medical students or the science students just look into the body, that how the body functions. So that is what called dissection. So here we will say we have learned to dissect a frog. Then they managed dash Ruhi to the museum. So they managed to send Ruhi to the museum. Eighth, the principal considered dash parents to the museum. Into bracket send. So considered sending. Next, 9. Sima is good at dash. Preposition is used here. So after preposition we always use gerund. So here manage will become managing. So Sima is good at managing the store by herself. And the last one of this chapter, Sima decided. After such words we always use infinitive. You see the video once again if you are confused about anything, so that it would be clear to you. Sima decided to manage the store by herself. Okay, so with this non-finite chapter exercise solution is ended, and I hope you will be writing all these things and keep it carefully, so that when grammar magic is given to you, you can just copy the answers in that. Okay, take care, stay safe.